Good morning friends. So, I think we are going to start up with the new course that is on Introductory Rural Sociology, Continuity and Change. I think as you all know that this is a very relevant course because we try to see or understand that Indian society is basically seen as a society which has the predominance of the rural India. And for that I think the understanding of rural society is very essential. We all know that if we try to understand the Indian society, we have to somewhere see that the villages in that sense are seen as the microcosm of the Indian society. Especially it tries to encompass many issues like the caste, the peasantry, or maybe we try to speak about the agrarian social structure, agrarian economy. I think there are various things which we try to see are going to be important. Keeping all these things in mind, this course is basically designed to speak about both the aspect of continuity, that is the stability which is there, and also the changeology which is happening in the society. The various aspects which are to be part and parcel of the rural society are going to be discovered in this whole course. And basically we have divided it into 4 major modules. To name a few, the first module which is on the introduction to the rural society and the peasants, and within that we are going to speak about the emergence of rural sociology, which is going to be an important topic of discussions, followed by what are the village studies in terms of the understanding of the Indian society which are being sociologically explored, or we try to see the sociological analysis of certain rural phenomenon. And apart from that we are also trying to diagnose the issue of peasantry, which we try to see it as conceptualizing peasantry. So, these are the topics which are part and parcel of the first module, that is Introduction to Rural Society and Peasants. The second is on theorizing peasantry, and within the theorizing peasantry we are going to debate about that how peasantry has been seen across the globe in the history, and we are trying to see that what are the various debates which have been there. We also try to speak about the agrarian capitalistic development and the theory of peasant economy, which has covered the different aspect of the subcontinent across the globe. And then also we try to speak about the economic aspect of peasantry, especially we are also trying to speak about what is the moral economy of the peasantry. All these things these aspects are going to be covered when we try to speak about theorizing peasantry. The third module, which is basically on the peasant movement in India, it tries to cut across historically that how the peasantry has been seen across the time frame. Especially we try to speak about the Tebhaga revolt, the Telangana revolt, we are trying to speak about the Naxalbari revolt, and also the new farmers movement. That is the third module, and the final module is on the changing agrarian structure and the rural development, which are basically concerning the rural society. And within that we try to speak about various aspects of the agrarian social structure, like it is rural family, we try to speak about the rural religion or the agrarian classes. And apart from that, the issues like the rural poverty or the rural cooperatives, or speaking about the green revolution, which was been seen as the concern for transformation of the rural society, and the farmer society, which is seen as an outcome of the green revolution to some extent. And finally we try to speak about how the globalization is going to affect the rural India. I think these are certain things which we try to see are going to be important, and through this particular course frame you are going to understand in a very holistic way about the whole course on the rural society. Especially I think this course is meant for the academicians, or we are trying to speak about the policy makers and the students across who are concerned about the understanding of the rural society. It may be a course useful for the various categories of people like the government, the non-governmental agencies, or maybe the researchers who are working in the field of agrarian society. So, it is a mix of academia and the research, and that of course is the basic thing which I am going to introduce in the whole course. So, I hope that you will enjoy this course thoroughly, and you will have the further readings through the basic understanding about how the rural society has been explored historically, contextually and sociologically. Thank you.